Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and today we're going to make Christmas ornaments. I don't know if you saw the post I did just prior to this with all the materials, almost said ingredients, with all of the materials, but we're going to make the sweetest Christmas ornament, and of course the one I already made is under the tree because I put it on a package. So I'm going to show you from the very beginning. You don't get to see the final until the end. So what I did is I have this old book. I don't even remember the title of it, if it's even on there, but it doesn't matter. I had this old book that was falling apart. I found it in the trash at work and I picked it up and I pulled off all the pages, and now I have these pages to work with. What I did last year is I cut them into strips because I've had this book for a while, and I made a paper chain. So simple, but I made it look vintage by putting, hold on, diamond dust around the edges. Now, if you're not familiar with diamond dust, it's a really beautiful glitter, but it can cut you because it's glass, and you have to be very careful with it. It's like the old German glass glitter, but a lot cheaper, like half the price, maybe a third of the price. But this is what I used on that. I'm not going to use that today. I am going to use my glitter from Walmart. I got their glitter is so good. And what I like about it is they stack. So I can have as many as I want when I go to store it. Now I have silver and a fine white, actually it says extra fine, and then a party blend, which is the white bigger flakes, and the bigger flakes are a plastic. So, but you have to be super careful because I already have glitter everywhere. It's in my eyes, which, yeah, it's in my hair, it's on my pants, it's probably on the dog, who knows. Glitter is like Easter grass. Remember the old plastic Easter grass? In fact, dryer's done. I think they still use that kind of Easter grass, but you're finding that stuff in August, and it multiplies. Pine needles, the same way. If you have a real tree, you're still sweeping up those the entire year. Hold on. So glitter is kind of the same way. So, it is what it is. So, you know, your food's a little crunchy. All right, so what I'm going to use are these book pages, and I have pulled a couple. And to make this job easier, I am using my Furbon, F-I-R-B-O-N, my Furbon paper cutter, and I will link this in the comments later, so you can click on it and go right to where it is if you're interested. If not, hey, click on it and look at it anyways. But this paper cutter is so good. I've had it for a long time. Yes, the blades get dull. This is the blade here, but you pop this out, pop a new one in, and I think you can get a set of 10 blades for a couple of dollars. So totally worth it. And it has all these grids for measuring, which we're going to need today because we're going to make our strips 3 inches wide. What I like to do is cut off the white edges around the sides, or for the most part, most of the white edges. You know what, I'm going to flip it around this way. I don't know why I like the part where you lay the paper down to be on this side instead of this side. It's just a preference for me. Push down with your blade and pull it across. Really super easy. Now if I was to cut this with my scissors, it'd be all wonky because that's what I do. All right, so it is really warm today. You know, if you don't know who I am, I live in Florida, and today it is, well, this says it's 67, so maybe I'm just having a hot flash, but it's pretty warm. I'm going to make my strips 3 inches wide, and I have the little inch markers down here, so I'm just going to put my edge there and make a little pencil mark, and I want to get 2 strips out of this, so I'll just mark it, and then right where my little pencil mark is right where this groove is. So I'm just going to line it up with the groove, and this flat edge here, maybe if I bring it down so you can see it, and you're good to go. Push down and pull. There's that one. And back up, and this one. I don't remember how many pages I cut. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 6 here. We only need 4 for this ornament. Did I tell you already it was an ornament, or was that just did I just kill it? Oh well, it's an ornament. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, if you saw my post right around the 4th of July, we made something similar. They were the medallions. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it with this type of paper instead of 4th of July paper. Now, all you need to do is you're going to make an accordion fan like we used to when we were kids. Remember taking a piece of paper and then just fanning ourselves so dramatically? Okay. And you just go back and forth like this. Now, I am notorious for starting out small and then folding it wider and wider. So try your best to keep it as uniform as possible. I don't know. But you know what? I have done a couple of these ornaments like that, and I think it makes them look even more homemade, vintage-y, vintage-esque. And I have one of my Christmas trees in my home is all vintage ornaments or ornaments from the past. So the old shiny bright ornaments. I am just sweating. I had my fan going, but you really don't want to put your fan on with all this glitter. No. That's probably why I'm tasting it. And look at this hair, y'all. Okay. You know, I try really hard when I'm doing these videos not to fuss, but every time I look up and see my hair going, it's like, ah. Okay, so this is what your paper looks like, a little accordion fan, and we're going to do 4 of these and glue them together. Now, ahead of time, I did these, and they have glitter on the edges. So I'm going to fold these, and we're going to make this, but then we're also going to make the one with the glitter. And I'm pretty excited about that one because I don't have any of those yet. Now, I have also made these and a couple of my Christmas packages that I have for my friends. I'm doing ornaments for the top. I think every package is going to have an ornament, but they're all going to be different. So I've already made one of these for a package under the tree. But if you saw the ornament I made out of the wooden clothespins, I love that thing. And that looks so dramatic on a package that I like to do that a lot. I like it when the wrapping is just as much as a gift as what's inside. Now, I'm sure men, they get it and they're like, oh yeah, that's nice. But women really like that sort of stuff. We like the pretty. All right, almost to the end. Now, I have cut off this end before because it's mostly blank with no words. But I'm going to keep it this time, and I'm going to use that as my little edge to glue. Like that. Let's see if you can see. Can you see it? Ah, there it is. So that's 2 of them. This would also be a really good, I know I say this every video, this would be a really good thing to do with your girlfriends. But it really would, because it's fun. This month, I'm going to try to get my girlfriends together, and we're just going to bake cookies because it's Christmas, and why not do something like that instead of doing a craft? Because if you're a maker or crafter like me, your stuff's all done, been done for a long time. All my shopping is done, all of my presents are wrapped, all my house is decorated. I mean, you do that way ahead of time, so the final month of Christmas, December, is when you have all the special parties and children's Christmas programs, all sorts of stuff that are really busy with your time. And my husband and I just love to go driving around looking at Christmas lights. So that is one thing that we will do this year also. And I won't be so stressed going, oh, I can't go with you because I didn't decorate the tree. No. Okay. Now, I know it sounds like, I do stuff way too early, but by New Year's Day, it's all packed up and put away. I know a lot of people keep their Christmas decorations up later. I put mine up earlier and take them down early, so I can get ready for the next big thing, which is Valentine's Day. I absolutely adore Valentine's Day. We don't really do a whole lot, but I love it. I work in the schools, so Valentine's Day is a big deal. Passing out Valentine's to all your friends, and oh yeah. Okay, so that is, oh my gosh, that's number 4 already. Okay, see what happens when I get to talking? All right, now I'm going to glue these together, but I'm not using hot glue because hot glue is thick and it'll leave a thickness between 2 pieces of your paper and that won't look good. So what I am going to do is use my Elmer's. Of course, there's not a lot in here, so it might, oh, it's coming right down. Now, just me, but I want all my words going the same way. So if you look at it, these words are going the right way. I don't want some right side up and some upside down. That's just me. A lot of people wouldn't even notice that, but I do. So I put them, the words all going the same way, and I find one where the edge ends down. I pull that, see how that edge ends down, and this one ends up. So I stick those together and I glue them. Let me do that quick. Oh. And Elmer's glue is thin, so it will spread out and you don't have a thickness between these 2 pieces of paper. And I did not bring out paper towels, so I'll just let it dry and peel it off. Okay, so there's that, and you can see when you go to fold it, now it all folds the right way because you did one edge up and one edge down when you glued it. And then I take them, oops, oh well. I take them and I kind of smush them around so they're going to lay right. Okay, there's 2 of them. And let's do these 2. See, these words go this way, and these words go this way. And yes, this edge goes down, this edge goes up. Because I always fold them the same way, I always start this way and then this way when I fold, I'm going to have them one down and one up. If you don't, just refold one of them the opposite way you had it folded. Once it's folded, it's so much easier to just accordion it the other direction. Does any of that make sense? I know I'll go back and I'll listen to this. I'm like, what? What was I even saying? All right, I want to make sure my words are all going the same way. And, oh, see, this is one of those where they're both down on both ends. So I'm just going to make it easier, I'm just going to trim it. So instead of it going down, it's going up. There. See, now it's going up. And this one's going down. And I might have to do that on the other end because for some reason I folded one awkwardly. I'm kind of glad I did that so you can see what I was talking about. Sort of. Kind of, sort of. Now, if I was to cut these all by hand, they would not be uniform 3-inch strips. So I'm really glad that I used my paper cutter. See, now both of these are going up. Put it next to my shirt. Can you see? There. And so I'm going to trim off the edge of one of these just so that one's going down. It's not going to make that big of a difference because it's such a long piece. If it was a lot shorter piece, it might have a problem not wanting to go together. And I'm going to put some glue on here. And glue this in a circle. Okay. Make sure your glue is set. Now this is a fun part. This is a part I like. You know, I'm going to make sure I fold those ends so the folds stay. Just right where I glued them all together. Okay. That one's good and that one's good. This is a part I like. It's so cool. So now you take it and you just smush it down in a circle like that. Can you see that? I know it's the same color paper as the background, but can you see that? It's flat now. So now I'm going to draw it all in like this. Look how cool this is. And then this is where I'm going to use my hot glue because you need a lot in the center. I'm just going to put huge glob in the middle and hold it all together. Now be careful because you don't want to glue it to your paper underneath if some of the hot glue gets through. And it doesn't matter that it's kind of like gloppy in the middle because we're going to cover that up. I know, another secret. All right, so let's hold this. Ooh, hot, hot. I knew it every time. And I have my silicone fingers somewhere, finger covers, but they're not on the table. Typical. All right. And I noticed, I wonder if my glue sticks are old. I doubt it because I don't keep glue sticks long enough. But for some reason, this last batch that I got, I mean, it should glue paper, not a problem. But I had to hold it a little extra longer. So I'm wondering if the glue's not perfect. Well, I'm just going to hold that and take a drink of coffee, right? Why not? Now, I bought a bunch. This came from Amazon, and if I can find it, I will put that in the comments also. Look at this big bag of wooden stars, and they're all different sizes. You see some big ones and some little ones, and there's some medium. I think there's 3 or 4 different sizes. I have used those. This is my 2nd year, so they go a long way. But I'm going to use, I need a medium size. I'm going to use 2 different sizes of these wooden stars, and I'm going to put, look at that glue string. I'm going to put glitter on these as well. So, wow. Okay. So that's why it's not a big deal that you have a bunch of glue globbed in there. It's still not wanting to hold. Maybe if I put glue on this side also, get it down in there, and hold it some more. It's just odd that hot glue won't, look at my hair, won't glue paper. So I'm thinking that I got some wonky glue sticks. Although this is the end of the batch that I was using, so maybe they were old when they packaged them. Who knows? I didn't think glue sticks could get old. So I don't know, maybe somebody screwed up the formula for them. It's all chemistry. That's why it's important to pay attention in chemistry, which I did not. Well, I did, but not like I should have. It's one of those, if I could go back, boy, would I do. I would definitely do school different. Okay. Are you set? Well, it's better than it was. Okay, so now, while you're off to the side, hopefully drying, come on, I'm going to do my bigger star, and I'm just going to put a bunch of glue on there and spread it around with my finger. Come on. There we go. I know, there's nothing like Elmer's glue. It has been around for a long time. Okay, and I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put my white glitter on. On here, let's move it off to the side. I'm not gonna use the German glass glitter, the diamond dust, which is like German glass glitter, just because it is sharp and it will cut you. Pretty. Now, it might have been even better if I would have painted the star white first, but I do like that. Okay, and then this little one, I think I'm going to put the silver on. Okay. And I have a pile of silver over there, but sometimes I take my piles, since these are mixed glitter, and I put, you know, glue on my star, and then I smush it down in there so it gets all the different kinds of glitter, which is kind of cool too. All right, now I'm going to put a little hot glue in the center and put my other star on there. I'm going to try to line up my points because I like that look. Let go of me. There we go. Oh, cute. And then I'm going to put a big old glob in here. There we go. And put this in the middle. Oh, let me get another glue stick. Put it in there. Wow, I got glue strings everywhere. Look. Doesn't that look vintage? I love that. Now I have some that just has the star on the one side, and I have some where I put the star on both sides. That way if it swings around on your tree, it still looks good. I love this. Let's do the one with the glitter edge because I'm really wanting to see what that looks like. I already have them all folded. Stop. So let's glue them together. Okay. Glue on there. And with this one, no, this one's pretty uniform, and I think this one's pretty uniform too. But some of those that I've done, they got really fine folds and then really big fat folds, and so, but it still looked pretty cool. Oops. Don't want to put my glitter going opposite ways. I only glittered the one edge because I think if I would have glittered both edges, the center of the thing would have been too bulky, and I don't think it would have looked right. Okay, let's do this last one. And I'm not using a lot of glue. I don't want it oozing out. Oops, get in there. Oh, I see now all of my glitter's on one side. I don't know if you can see that. I think this is going to be really pretty. Let's glue my last edge together. Saturday is always laundry day here. I try to get it done one or two loads during the week, but if I don't, then it's a Saturday thing. And it's also the day that I do all the bedding, stuff like that. So it's my washer and dryer get a workout, so you'll probably hear it from time to time. Okay, now when you fold it in, make sure that your glitter edge is on the outside edge. All right, stay. Oh, this is a little jumpy. All right, now pull it all in. Oh, maybe this one doesn't want to. There we go. Now, be careful when you pick your book, and there's a reason I'm going into this. I picked a book one time that I cut the pages apart because it was a book that I would never take a good book and cut it up. I love books too much. I would never do that. But books that have been falling apart forever and people that have thrown in the trash or are about to throw in the trash, those are the ones I'll cut up. But I was making Easter decorations one time, and I cut this book up to make little bunnies, And I got it all done, and there were some very bad words on the book pages that I used. So I'm so glad that I caught that before I wanted to sell it to somebody or sell it in a show, because that would not have been so good. So make sure the book pages that you're using that are things that you don't mind other people seeing. I have an extremely G-rated life. I did it used to, and it got me in a lot of trouble, and I just, you know, like we all do as kids, and I decided that I needed to guard my heart, have a more G-rated life to where I can be appropriate everywhere. I'm not the type of person that can use foul language here, but then when I'm in a pre-K class or go someplace where there's children, to rein it in, I'm in both. I'm the same everywhere I go. It can be a good thing and a bad thing. But I have to make sure that when I'm around company or, you know, other people, we'll just say other people, and they're using foul language, that I don't, because I know that will slip somewhere inappropriately. So I have a very G-rated life just because I work with a lot of children, and it's important. And for me, it's important even if you don't work with a lot of children, because that's not behavior that God would like, you know? And if you profess to be a Christian and, you know, you're doing all this and then you behave like that, yeah, you get me. You feel me? You feel me. All right, I got the one side glued, but yeah, it's being funky. So let's get glue down in this side. I'm not going to put it down on the paper because this underside is still kind of wet. So I don't want it sticking to the paper. I should have had my plastic piece out here. That lucite that I have been working on top of different projects. That would have been good. It wouldn't have stuck. All right. I have glue strings on my glue strings. See, that should have stuck clearly by now. I'm just thinking it's those glue sticks. It's at the very end of the package, so I might just set those aside. Stop it. And open up my new package. Because if hot glue can glue metal, it should be able to glue paper. And it's just not wanting to do it. Now, looking at it, if I wanted it to be the same on both sides, I should have put look at that. I should have put the glitter on the back too, but I did not. I love it. So I'm only going to put the star on the top. I'm not going to put it on, oh, you could put it on the underside, and then it could just be, look one way on one side and one way on the other. And I might do that. Yeah, it's not wanting to stay. Okay, now I am going to put it down. And it's stuck. There we go. Maybe if I set it like that. Are you going to stay together? Maybe? All right, let's get my medium-sized star. I'm going to do the star on top of the star thing again. Boy, it's just not wanting to stay. Isn't that crazy? Paper. Okay. Oh, it landed right side up. Oh, thank you. All right, now I'm going to smooth my glue around. And I'm going to put it just down inside my glitter that I have here. So it picks up all the different glitters and glue strings. Oh, neat. All right, let's put some glue on here and put this star on there. Maybe that will hold it. Come here. All right. Oh, I like that. It's got silver and the big plastic flake. I'm going to put another little star on top of that. And Put that in the same glitter. It's nice because that way I get to use up all my glitter. I don't want to throw this away. And normally I would have to because it's mixed. If it was all one kind of glitter, I could pour it back into the container. But this one I cannot. Unless I have a container of all mixed, and that would be kind of cool too. I'm re-gluing some of my points of my star because it didn't pick up the glitter. There we go. Stop. There we go. Just a drop in the center there. And you might not be able to see that these are two different stars because they're all the same glitter. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. I love that with the glitter. That has turned out so cute. Here is my two different ones. And this one even looks a little bigger just because it has glitter on it, but they're the same size. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to put hangers on these, and I have this white cotton yarn that I use when I crochet or knit. I like the way it crochets, just because it's almost like dish towel quality when you crochet with it. Not that I crochet dish towels, but I could. All right, I'm going to do 2 of those. It's only been 31 minutes. 31 minutes, and I've made 2. Think of how many you can make for all your packages, your Christmas trees. I'm going to put a little star on this side because it doesn't have the glitter. And I'm just going to put, where's my bigger star? I'm just going to put a plain one on there without the glitter. I moved my star around so it would, the points would be up on both sides. So it would look like, you know, here's right side up. Oops, I gotta switch it. There we go. And then here's right side up. So they're the same. Of course, see, and that stuff that I see all the time. And people are like, I don't even notice that. How do you notice that? I notice that. I don't know if it's because I'm extra or freaky or what it is I am. I'm going to put some glue down in the valley of my fan, and then put one edge on here, or end, and I'm going to push it down with my pencil, and then I'm going to do the other end in the same glue. It should be enough for both. Oops. There. I love it. Isn't that pretty? Let's do some glue on this one. That's the right side up, so the glue needs to go down in this valley. And this one is not as neat and tidy as the other one is, fold-wise, because of the glitter. But I just love it. It looks like something I would have found on a tree, Christmas tree, 100 years ago. Love it. Here we go. There they go. Won't these look great on top of a package? I love them. If you like this project and you want to make these, save the video, or you want to see more of my videos and crazy mix-ups, hit the little follow at the top. If you're already following, okay, so let your glue set before you, where is it? Right here. Let your glue set before you pick it up. Gee whiz. See what I mean by mishaps? Okay, get in there. Both strings. It was not ready to be over. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna let this one sit and dry because it's grumpy. if you like this video and you want to make this with your friends, or you want to see it later to do other things with it, because it would make really pretty snowflakes for winter. I like to decorate my house for winter with snowmen and snowflakes. Even though I live in Florida, I still like that stuff. And you want to see this video later, or you want to do this project with your girlfriends, like I said, hit the follow at the top. You'll get to see all my videos. If you're already following me, thank you so much. I'm loving this business. It's doing well, and I'm really enjoying hanging out with people, and especially my girlfriends. You guys are the greatest. I love this. So I will see you next Saturday. What will that be, like 3 weeks before Christmas? 2 weeks? I don't know. But I will see you next Saturday, and we'll have another Christmas project. And I think you're really going to like it. So I will put in the comments, the link to this and to my glue gun. I think that's the only things I have out here that I have links to. If there's something you want to buy that you've seen on here from somewhere else, let me know and I'll find a link for you, so it'll be nice and easy for you to just click and buy. So I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.